In the world of agriculture, there are quite a few tools that aren't used in other industries very often, like tractors, barbed wire, hot wire, and bush hogs. But there's actually more than you think there is. In fact, us farmers have some crazy stuff. And I'm gonna list the top 5 gadgets we use on our farm, and the last one might surprise you. Starting with the very useful gadget, the electric fence tester, aka the fault finder. When using any kind of electric fence to keep livestock in a pen, you have to know if the fence is actually on and working or not. And if you're like me, you don't exactly want to touch it to figure that out. That's where this comes in. When you put this on it, it tells you how much voltage and how strong the current is, so you don't have to feel the pain of getting shocked. Wow, I'm actually getting a very high reading on this. I guess I'm pretty hot. But seriously though, this thing is a lifesaver. I couldn't imagine touching the hot wire every time I move it to a different place or do something with it to tell if it's on or not. This is definitely a big help. Next up at number 4, we have a giant ear piercing machine, or a tag gun for short. This is what we use to tag pretty much all of our animals. It's very important to tag your cows or your sheep or whatever you've got so they're easier to identify. And if your animal ever decides to jump out and leave your farm and you gotta go looking for it, you'll know it's yours by the tag's number and optionally if you put the farm's name on this. It's a safety precaution that we and many other cattle ranchers put to practice. It's also a nice thing to threaten the kids with if they're being little brats. It works. This thing has personally made me not want to get an earring ever. Yeah, I know every girl says, yeah, it only hurts for a little second and then it's over, but nah, I'm not gonna take the chance. They probably have one of these under the counter at the nail salon for when a guy tries to walk in and tries to get his ears pierced. Just think about that. Number 3, the castration bander. This contraption, to put it bluntly, is pretty wild, to say the least. If you ever wanted a bull calf to become a steer or a young ram to become a wether, you would use this thing to do the job. And to do that, you would take this very tiny little band and put that on the end of here. Then you would be able to open the band up like this and put it over the unpleasant word incoming, scrotum of the thing you're trying to castrate. The band will slowly cut off the circulation and then it will soon fall off afterwards. It's a lot cleaner and easier than anything else to do the job. So, very useful tool, but with a dark twist. At number 2, we have the calf jack. We have had thousands of calves over the years, which means we've had our fair share of ones that get stuck inside their mom on their way out. And when a calf is so stuck that you can't pull it out by hand, we use this thingamajig, and it usually works. In the video I'm showing, it actually didn't work for that one calf, but that was one time. This thing has almost always worked for us. The good news is we haven't had to use the calf jack in years, but it's always nice to have in case of an emergency. Because it's always better to get the calf out yourself and not have to bother the vet or your bank account. So there you go, that is the calf jack. Finally, the last and craziest looking mechanism that we use on the farm all the time that you would have never have guessed is this, a zip tie. But it's so much more than that. First of all, out of all the tools that I've mentioned in this video, we use this one definitely the most. With some of our pens, panels, and other things being held by just zip ties. I'm not kidding, you can literally build a pen together with just these and a few wire panels. It's just that easy. And they also have so much variety. Like if you can't use this foot-long one, you can just get a little 2 or 3 incher, and they'll hold anything together for a very long time. I am not kidding right now. You might not think it, but these are just so usable anywhere and everywhere on the farm, and I don't really see them being used anywhere else. So those are the 5 crazy tools that us farmers and ranchers use. And yes, I definitely didn't list them all. So please, in the comments section below, tell me what I missed and tell me what I could have put in this video. And thank you guys for watching. That's a farm.